Hey guys, we're working on multiplying polynomials today. Okay, so I'm going to show you a few of the examples, and once you get the hang of the examples, then hopefully you can go ahead and work on the rest of your assignment some. I think that we should start today with an easy one. Let's start with number 9. So on number 9, we're multiplying when we distribute. Okay, so number 9 says negative 3n, and then it's not said here that we're multiplying, but we just need to know that. Negative 3 times what's in the parentheses. So I'm going to take negative 3 times n squared. Okay, so negative 3 kind of times 1 is negative 3. And then n times n squared. Remember, n squared means n times n. And so if I'm taking an n times that, really what I'm going to end up with is n to the third. All right, so it's kind of like having a 1 on the n to the first, n to the second, add the exponents. If I take negative 3 times 2n, I should get negative 6, and then n times n is n to the second. I can't combine these two things, and so this is my final answer today. Okay? Now, I said that was an easier one. Okay? So let's go to number 4 next. 4 gets a little more complicated. Okay, so I'm going to take 4 times 2 first. 4 times 2 is 8. Now I have to multiply each little part. T to the third times t to the second. I'm going to add those exponents, so that's going to turn into t to the fifth. And then u to the first times u to the second, that's u to the third. Okay, do it all over again now, times negative 10. 4 times negative 10 is negative 40. T to the third times t to the first makes t to the fourth. U to the first times u to the fourth makes u to the fifth. And then the last term is the 4t cubed u times 2. So that would be 8. And then nothing else is going to change since there's no variables here. So it'll still be t to the third u. Okay, now look at your variables, look at your exponents. T to the fifth, I can't combine that with t to the fourth or t to the third, so we're just done here. Got to stay with this. Okay? Next question we should look at is number 6. 6 actually has you distribute twice. Okay, but the things that are out here to distribute are a little simpler than they were on 4. If I take 1a times negative 8a squared, I should get negative 8, 1 times negative 8, and then a times a squared is a to the third. 1a times 2a is going to be positive 2a squared, and 1a times 4 is just 4a. Then do this part. 3 times 6 is 18a squared. 3 times negative 4 is minus 12. Okay, now we're going to have some like terms to combine here. I can't do anything with the a to the thirds, so I'm going to say negative 8a to the third. But then I have 2a squared plus 18a squared. That's going to make 20. And it's still going to be just a squared. So this is done, this is done, this is done. What do I have left? I have 4a, which doesn't combine with the negative 12. So I'm going to end up with negative 8a to the third plus 20a squared plus 4a minus 12. Okay, now the last thing I want to show you is on the back. Please turn to the back to number 23. On the back, 23, I'm going to distribute, okay, but see we have an equal sign in here, so this is an equation. If I take 6 times m, I get 6m. 6 times negative 2 is negative 12. Bring down my positive 14. 3 times m on the other side is 3m. 3 times 2 is 6. Bring down my negative 10. Okay, now I'd like to combine like terms if possible. So I'm going to have 6m And then negative 12 plus 14 is positive 2. 3m, and then I have 6 minus 10, which is negative 4. Okay, now this is it's a two-step equation, and there's variables on both sides. So I'm going to subtract 3m first, combine the variables. 3m minus 3m is 0. This side, however, goes 6 minus 3, which is 3m, plus 2 equals negative 4. Subtract 2 across to the other side because I want to get m by itself. And I get 3m equals negative 6. Divide by 3 on both sides, and m equals negative 2.